Is this loud in the microphone? This one's louder, I think. All right, here we go. All right, so I want to thank everyone for coming out again this evening and for contributing to our local, county, and assembly races. We could not fund these races without your support. I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping, introduce some people who are critical to what it is that we do here. And then I'm going to give our candidates an opportunity to speak very briefly to all of you. So I'm Kimberly Stewart. I'm the chair of the Camden County Republican Organization. Thank you. And you may have heard me say this before. This is not about me. This is about all of us. I really appreciate and wish that Jack could have stayed. I appreciate what Jack said about everything that we're accomplishing here in Camden County, but this is 100% a group effort. I'm literally standing on a soda crate, like a milk crate that Brandon got for me because I couldn't see over the little podium here. This is absolutely a group effort here in Camden County. And when I say that Jack has been instrumental, a lot of people know this in this room. There was a lot of residual sort of friction of having a new chair in Camden County. And Jack has been instrumental in helping pull people together. And it is absolutely critical that we do come together. It is absolutely critical that everyone is working in the same direction, moving in the same direction, working to the same end. Just a funny thing. Andrew Carnegie said, put all your eggs in one basket and then watch that basket. We all need to put all of our resources and all of our efforts into one candidate, into one slate of candidates, and we need to work to make sure that we get these people elected. These guys, from Jack to our local candidates, are working tirelessly to get the word out, to let them know that there are Republicans in Camden, to let people know that there are Republicans in Camden County, to help us grow and change our party. Jack didn't win last time, we all know this, but throughout his campaign, he helped win us assembly seats. This is what Jack Ciattarelli does as a person. This is what his sort of celebrity does in the state of New Jersey, and we have a fantastic opportunity this year to win in the state of New Jersey, and for that I'm very grateful. So introducing now our vice chairman, who is still eating, I'm so sorry, Brandon Gleekus, who does a ton of work on a daily basis. He says, we have to do this, and I'm like, can you take care of that for us? He works very, very hard to make sure that everything happens here in Camden County and with the CCGOP. Stephanie Jones-Freitag is our secretary. She's amazing. She could not be here this evening, but she is running for Waterford Council. She's running for re-election in Waterford. So she is our secretary, she's a committee person, and she's running for re-election in Waterford in what could be a control race. So it's really important that we support her. She's terrific. And then John Downham is our treasurer. John is here, and he helps to keep us in line, make sure that we are doing everything that we need to do. And we're very grateful for John and for Maggie, who is also instrumental in what it is that we do. Both John and Maggie are committee people in Haddon Township. And then finally, our Sergeant at Arms, Frank Troy, couldn't be with us tonight. I should take this opportunity to mention that on the 3rd of September, Wednesday evening, Frank Troy and a group of other individuals in Haddonfield. Frank Troy is the mayor, he's not the mayor. Frank Troy is a committee man who was just reelected in Haddonfield. He and a number of other individuals are hosting an event for Jack Ciattarelli at Tavistock Country Club. If you know anybody who's interested in going to Tavistock Country Club, the base ticket price is $300. Please invite anybody you might know who might be interested in going to a fundraiser for Jack. Tonight's proceeds were for us. That event will those proceeds will go to Jack. If you know anybody who would like to attend that event, you can connect with me or any member of the executive committee. Will be happy to provide you that information. And if you're on our mailing list, we'll be happy to get you that flyer. The MC for the event is Rich Zioli, and he does a terrific job of entertaining and hosting the event. So we have that happening. Let's see, I want to introduce just a couple dignitaries. First of all, we have Senator George Geist here, the lovely and talented Senator George Geist. We have Ocean County Chairman George Gilmore. Thank you, George, for coming. It's a hike from Ocean County, and Ocean County is a force to be reckoned with. I want to thank George for everything he does to help us here in Camden County, for all of the advice, for all of the guidance. Needless to say, we are not neighbors of Ocean County, and George does not need to come down here and meet with our local candidates and help our local candidates and fund our local candidates. But notwithstanding, George has been wonderful to us, and we're very, very grateful for his leadership and for his support. So thank you to George for that. Let's see. We have our New Jersey Federation of Republican Women president. We have Cindy Gleason. We have Claire Gustafson. And we have Denise Gonzalez. I saw Denise. There she is. Denise Gonzalez, who has recently taken over the Federation. Just a little plug for the Federation. It's $45 now? $45?
45 for women and 40 for men.
45 for women and 40 for men?
Yes.
Hey! All right. We're gonna talk about this later, but for now, we can get you in at the low price of $40 if you're a guy and you want to join the Federation. I always love the Federation. They're wonderful. They help recruit women candidates. They help to support women candidates. They have to help to educate women candidates. And sorry to all the guys in the audience, we need more women in government. So thank you to the Federation for everything that they do. It's a wonderful organization. They have some terrific events. And Dr. Denise Gonzalez, if you'd like to join the local group. So with that, I want to introduce our legislative candidates. I'm going to ask them to keep their comments brief. They do have some events coming up. I want them to share that with you all. We did make a little money this evening, thanks to all of you, to help them in their races, but they need more, obviously. They're running against, as you all know, very powerful machines who are going to outspend them exponentially. I mean, I don't have to tell you what the dollars are, exponentially. We have, for the first time in a long time, the NJGOP helping us with literature from top to bottom. They're doing campaign literature that includes Jack, and it goes all the way down to the county candidates. We're very grateful for their support. I should also mention, relative to the gubernatorial race, we did not have, or I should say the governor's race did not have the support of the Federal Governors Association last time Jack ran. Jack does have the support of the Governors Association this time around, which is huge for them. Also, the Republican National Committee was not involved in New Jersey the last time Jack ran for office. The Republican National Committee is now involved, and they actually have representatives working here in New Jersey, and we have a dedicated representative here in Camden County. I'm going to introduce the legislative candidates very, very quickly. But before I do that, I just want to mention, before I lose your attention, I want to mention two events. One, I was informed day before yesterday that Jack will be doing some campaign stops here in Camden County. On October 1st, Jack Ciattarelli will be coming to Camden County. He will be stopping at Donkey's in the city of Camden. Around 4 o'clock. I don't have the exact time. I have the exact time if you want it, but we'll send out a flyer. I just don't have it off the top of my head. It might be 4:15, something like that. So he'll be in Donkeys in the city of Camden. He's going from there to Elsie's in Gloucester City, and then he has a meeting, and then finally he'll be at Reunion Hall in Haddon Township. I did speak to our candidates from the city of Camden. We will be doing a register to vote in the city of Camden at Donkey's, probably from 1 to 4 that day before Jack arrives. So what we're looking for is great social media. We're looking to get people out. These are wonderful events. These are safe events. We want you to come out. We want you to represent. Just create some really positive energy. I'm a bit of an opportunist in this regard. I want to exploit these opportunities as best we can to get as much publicity and notoriety for all the great things that we're doing here in Camden County and especially in the city of Camden. So that's October 1st. And then on September the 15th, we are having our monthly meeting at the Tap Room. So CCGOP is doing a monthly meeting at the Tap Room in Haddon Township. The owner is a diehard Republican, and he's hosting us in his banquet room. There's plenty of space there, so please come out for that. We have 3 speakers. We have Charles Hughes, who is an advocate with regard to the GCL line, the Gloucester-Camden line that's proposed to run through a handful of towns, Pittman and Mantua and Gloucester City, etc. So he's going to come out. He's going to talk to us about that. Francesca Muldrow is an environmental activist and a conservative. She's a professor at Rowan University, and she's coming out to talk to us about environmental issues happening in the city of Camden. I'm not going to take too much time to talk about this, but many of you have heard that there's a proposal to move the Camden County Jail from the city of Camden into the Pinelands down in Winslow. Not only is there a proposal that they would move the jail from the city of Camden to do some, high-level development for our buddy George, they also want to build high-density housing along with the jail in Winslow, which creates some particular environmental concerns. As if the Camden County does not get dumped on, let's keep it G-rated, as if Camden County does not get dumped on enough, the proposal would include building a jail for, Cumberland and Atlantic counties. So not only would we be building a jail for our Camden County residents out in Winslow, which, as you may know, is predominantly farmland, we would also be accepting Atlantic and Cumberland County prisoners and everything that goes along with that. So Ms. Muldrow is going to come and speak with us about that. And finally, as I mentioned, the RNC is involved. We have a representative. His name is Paul Petrini. He's been instrumental in working with Lynn Lippincott, and he will be working, Paul Petrini and Lynn Lippincott will be working with the folks at Board of Elections to ensure that our process is more robust and that some of the kinks that we've experienced in the past are worked out. And so Paul Petrini will be coming to let us know everything that the RNC is doing and everything that the RNC needs here in Camden County. I can tell you, as if you didn't know, the RNC is a well-oiled machine, and we are very, very grateful to have them be a part of what it is that they're doing here in Camden County. So please come out for those events. I asked you earlier to please try to reserve November 4th to take the day off to either be a challenger or a poll worker. We're outnumbered with regard to poll workers, and what happens is if we don't have enough Republican poll workers, then someone has to fill those spots, and they get filled by Democrats. Sometimes they call themselves Republicans, sometimes they don't. So we need poll workers and we need challengers. Please try to take that day. We absolutely need your help. If you can't get there for whatever reason, or even if you can and you have more time to dedicate, we're doing phone banking, and we're doing get out the vote. We're working on mail-in ballots. So if you have time to dedicate, we would love to have you participate in our get out the vote efforts. We cannot have enough hands. So I ask you to consider that and let me know if you have the opportunity to volunteer. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to our assembly candidates. And I guess we can start with Legislative District 5, or Legislative District 4 candidates couldn't be with us this evening. Just so everyone knows, running for us in Legislative District 4, we have Jerry McManus and Amanda Esposito, and they could not be with us tonight, but I'm sure they're doing something wonderful in support of their campaign. Legislative District 5, we have Constance Stitzel from Collingswood and Neil Gonzalez. So we'll ask them to come up and say a few words. And I think you're also vertically challenged, so you can use my crate.
Vertically challenged.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Hi. I'm not going to repeat all the things we're for that Jack mentioned, the parental rights, the education, the wind nonsense, the taxes. I don't need to repeat it, but there's something unique going on. We got 2 women in LD5 running this year. I mean, and the great thing is, we're not feminists, but we are feminists. We're feminists in a different way. Here's an illustration of what goes on in assembly in our state and why you need us in. On the last day before session closed, they wanted to bring out of committee fairness in women's sports to vote for it. They couldn't get it out of committee to vote for it. They wanted to table it until they're out of recess, which is going to be until Thanksgiving. They didn't vote for it despite pleas from Republicans. However, what they did vote for that day was a cautionary ban for pregnant persons, so that they know where they can travel in the United States if they need reproductive services. So this was on the last day of session, and I find that a very peculiar priority. So we women support women in sports. We women support other women. In the budget, Murphy quadrupled $286 million for Planned Parenthood. What he did not include in that is help for pregnancy resource centers, not a penny. So are we supporting women all across the board? If you support one side, why not the other? We women support women, okay? So we're feminists of a different kind. I wanted to mention we're an LD5 women team, which is unusual. And we have a thing on our website that says women support women. So something we haven't said yet. We have on September 7th a fundraiser. So kind of you to come out tonight. This will be a little bit more mini. It's at the Cooper River Yacht Club on a Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Very chill. We'll have a single guitarist, and it should be nice. We're going to have Major Keith Walker speaking, who's a wonderful veteran. So we're going to have a different kind of a speaker that night. And Nils and I were put together on a ticket. We didn't know each other. We are thrilled to be working together. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, and I'm so happy to know her now. If I get nothing out of this, it will be that I met Nilsa Gonzalez. So there you go.
Thank you. My homegirl, Connie. I absolutely love her. Before I start, I want to say thank you to someone here who probably does not get a lot of credit, but I feel like everyone here should know that I am a Republican because of this person, and that is Albert Olizzi, who stands over there. Let me tell you something. I worked at the law firm with Albert Olizzi, and he would come in with these bow ties, and he was like the flyest guy in the office. And I always just wanted to get to know more about him, but he would always speak about what the Republican Party stood for, and they stood for law and order. And I stand before you. I'm this little girl, right? Who would ever thought this little girl from the hood of Camden, right, would be standing here representing all of you. I am so proud to be up here and to bring forth change, because the people in my hood, Camden, we want new leadership. Believe it or not, there's a big group of people in Camden who are ready to take down the machine, and I stand with them. Connie, I'm so glad to be running with you. We are complete opposites, but I always say it was love at first sight. Thank you to the leadership. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for giving us an opportunity. To Brandon over there, I always thought he was cool with his cowboy hat. I actually have one. I'll wear it at the next event. But listen, our campaign motto is legislation for the next generation. Okay, amen. God bless you all. Thank you. And I must say this. Did the speaker go out?
Here, use this one. I'll fix it. Go ahead. You might have to talk a little bit.
I need to say this to the women who came to the Camden County Commissioner meeting a couple weeks ago. We don't give enough credit to the people that pray for us, the people that keep us in prayer. Thank you to all of you. You're in the back, Mrs. Blakely. Thank you to you, your husband, and the other lady. I don't recall what her name is, but she was there too. Thank you for your prayers. They encourage us and they keep us. Thank you.
Thank you, Yelsa and Constance. Thank you very much. I can't stress enough, you guys are probably sick of me hearing it. He's sick of me saying it. In the city of Camden, there are 70,000 people who are eligible to vote, who are not registered to vote. They have about 7,000 people registered to vote, about 2,400 people will cast their votes. There is a humongous opportunity for us in the city of Camden. Adam Yabus, who I'll introduce in a minute, invited us to sort of a neighborhood community function at his church. Adam Yabus was there, Bielsa was there, Nicole Nance was there. There were Republicans, Independents, Democrats there. There are a lot of people. Everybody's a Democrat in the city of Camden. Everybody calls themselves a Democrat in the city of Camden. When I tell you that people in that room were so aligned with us on the issues, if you take away the R or the D and you talk to them about the issues, they are sick and tired of terrible schools. They are sick and tired of unsafe neighborhoods and streets. These are hardworking people, sometimes people who are working 2 jobs, trying to take care of their kids, keep their kids from getting in trouble, or from having people screw with their kids on the way home from school. I'm sorry to, they are like-minded. They are like-minded. We're going to be doing some events going forward between now and November in the city of Camden. I'm going to ask everybody, if you can get there, please get there. Help us register people to vote. Help us let people know who we are as Republicans. Talk to your friends and neighbors about what the issues are. Don't say I have to recruit you, like Nielsen said. Don't say you have to come and be a Republican. Just say, let me talk to you about some of the issues that we share in common, and you will find that they will come over to our side. And that's what I'm banking on. So, all right, enough of my lecture. I'm going to introduce our legislative 5 candidates, Pete Sykes and Jack Rankin, who have this beautiful banner here today. They were at the Statue of Liberty today. They are, what did I say? 6? I said 5. I'm sorry.
6.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But they were at the Statue of Liberty today. They're crisscrossing the state to try to get their campaign some additional momentum.
Right. We were with Jack Ciattarelli this morning. We traveled with Jack now, right? Twice in one day we see Jack. The women fight for women, but I'll tell you something, the men are fighting for women as well. This policy, they talk about 57, 56. There's actually 3 components to that policy 57, 56. One is the secrecy, right? If you have a child that thinks they're the opposite sex, they can go into their school system with no documentation, nothing from a doctor, nothing from a child psychologist, and simply this boy can say, I'm a girl. Now, I would expect if my son walked into Cherry Hill East in a dress, in high heels, with lipstick and earrings, I would expect that principal to pick up the phone and say, Mr. Brangan, you better come in here and pick your son up. There's something going on with him. This law does not require that. Now, there's 2 other components to this. It's not only the secrecy, it allows male young men to go into the girls' locker room. All they have to do is claim that they are female. They can go into the locker room. The other thing is, if they feel as though they want to participate in girls' sports, all they have to do is say the word, they can get on the field hockey team. So, and what you're going to find out is you will have girls getting injured. Up in Massachusetts, it was a Rancocas High School where a girl on a field hockey team was playing against a male athlete who claimed he was female. She took a ball right to the chin, knock their teeth out, 1 degree higher, and that ball is in her temple. So there's a very real safety factor here. So this is all coming from the Democratic Party. The thing that we learned, and Constance can bear this out, no matter how immoral, no matter how unethical, no matter how bad the laws are in Trenton, there's more Democrats than there are Republicans. We're going to change that in November. We're going to flip Camden County. We're going to turn us red.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We appreciate your support. You saw Jack Ciattarelli here earlier, and the amazing things that he said. He can get a lot done, but he's going to need the majority in the assembly. We have to flip 13 assembly seats. Okay? Right now, we have 4 counties right here, right? 4 legislative districts, I'm sorry. 8 candidates. I think we're going to be able to do it. People are tired. Right now, the Democrats, their failed policies have us under more water than climate change ever will. All right, and we need to go ahead and take advantage of this momentum, and we're going to do it. And the most important thing that I see right now, the thing that gives me the most hope, is that the 4 candidates you've seen come up here, we're just normal people. We were never politicians before this. All right, we're coming out here. We're tired of the way that things have been going, and people are standing up to fight back against it. So, Kim, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to run. While everybody else was leaving New Jersey to move down to Florida, God called me home to take the fight. And here I am in the front lines. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, Pete and Jack. We also have county candidates with us. If you'd like to come up and say a few words, you're welcome. If not, I'll just ask you to stand up and wave so people know who you are and people can speak with you in the last time that we have here this evening. We have Christian Navarro is not here. His mom is sick and he couldn't be with us. Let me just say something about Christian Navarro for those of you who don't know. Christian Navarro and his group in the city of Camden have registered about 50 people this year. It's huge. They are doing amazing, amazing work in the city of Camden under the leadership of Christian Navarro, and more to come, I'm sure. They have terrific energy there, and I'm really grateful that he is running for us for commissioner. We have with us Rob Stone, who's running for commissioner from Stratford. He is a Stratford Committee man. We have Shane Bernard, who is right here in front of me, and I couldn't see him. Also running for commissioner. And we have Adam Nieves, who is the partner in crime to Chris Navarro. And again, Adam he's doing wonderful work in the city of Camden. He's a veteran. He is a CPA?
Sorry?
CPA?
No.
Bachelor's in Finance from Rutgers. Do you want to say a few words, Christian?
Yes, sure.
He's doing great things for us. Thank you, Christian.
Thank you, Kimberly. I just want to thank you so much. Kimberly's leadership has been phenomenal. She's a great leader, and she's doing great things for this organization. I just want to say that Camden County is very essential, is very vital. In my opinion, Camden County is the South Jersey version of Hudson County, because Hudson County, Jersey City, Hoboken, Weehawken, it's right across Manhattan, right across New York City. Camden County, the city of Camden, Gloucester City, right across from Philadelphia. Right in between 2 major cities in this country. So Camden County has a lot of potential, and there's so much things that we can do. And our goal as Republicans is to flip Camden County red. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. God bless America, and make New Jersey great again. Thanks, Kimberly.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Adam. Before we adjourn, I would like to just mention a couple people who are with us tonight, including our councilman from Berlin Borough, Carl Mascarenas. I think you might have run out. Carl is with us. For those of you who don't know, Carl and his colleagues won in Berlin Borough. Next year will be a control race, so we will be working on that. In Berlin Township, we have a 3-person race, and they have a really good shot of winning. So anybody who wants to get involved and contribute to a local campaign, Berlin Township is the place to be. Is Tony here tonight? Tony, I'm not sure if he was here. He bought a ticket, but I'm not sure he's here. They have an event coming up. For anyone who's on our mailing list, I will get you that information. It's a wine and cheese, and it's in the next 2 weeks. So please come out and support those guys. I want to help everybody who, first of all, again, bought a ticket, came out tonight, is supporting our candidates, and everyone who took part in putting this event together. Alicia Liwak, Anna Marie Capaldi, Shirley Delfito, Shane Bernard, for helping me lift up the Blakeley's, for singing our national anthem and helping me set up the audio. Is there anybody I missed? Where's Brandon? Brandon for doing a million little things. So I said, can you please just take care of this? Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is 100% a group effort to get anything done. We have so much potential in Canyon County, and we have so much work to do. I am grateful that all of you have allowed me to be your chair for the last year. I'm grateful for everyone's support and participation. As I say over and over and over again, it is never ever about me. It's about CCGOP. It's about moving our organization forward. I want you to know that win or lose for all of our county and statewide candidates, these people are going out, they are representing us beautifully, and they are helping us to build and grow our organization. We are the army that gets people elected. We are building a credible organization that will continue to recruit fantastic, amazing, huge, stupendous. We're at Trump. I have to lay this on you guys. We're going to recruit amazing candidates going forward, and it's only with your help and support. One more thing I mentioned, Dave Tagliaferro is here from Scott Pressler's Early Vote Action. I want to thank Dave. He does not live locally. It took him probably 2 hours to get here after a long day of registering probably 100 people to vote. So thank you for Dave for being here. Did I miss anyone, Brandon, or anything? Barbara McCormick is here. Thank you to her for being here. Thank you to our sponsors. Finally, thank you to our sponsors, George Gilmore and Shane Hensey, for sponsoring our event. Brandon? I did get Senator Geist. How could I forget Senator Geist? Senator Geist, would you like to say a few words, or you're always great for a few words in a cheerleading session. There you are, sir. Thank you, Senator Geist.
The best words to be said right now are good night. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Last but not least, there are a lot of new people here. If you see someone you do not know, please go over, shake his or her hand, invite that person to come back and be a part of what it is that we're doing on a daily basis. I can tell you, no matter what your skill set, we can use your help, and we want you to be a part of what we're doing here. So please welcome anyone new. Mr. Maury.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention today is the 43rd wedding anniversary of John and his wife here.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations to John and Maggie Gala, and thank you for sharing your special day with us. There will be a medal award ceremony following this presentation. All right, thank you all. Safe travels home, and thank you all for being with us. Have a good night.